K-State defensive end Felix Anudike-Uzomah went crazy this weekend, had 6 sacks and 2 forced fumbles against TCU on Saturday as the Cats picked up their 3rd straight victory over the Horned Frogs in what was Gary Patterson's last game at the helm of Texas Christian University. Anudike snapped, winning the Bednarik Player of the Week, Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week, and Walter Camp National Defensive Player of the Week. It was a great day. The stadium was going crazy. I had the pleasure of calling that game on the radio, and the whole game, I was just praising King Felix. Every play he was getting in the backfield, 6 sacks in one game, and then 2 forced fumbles. All my friends at K-State are going crazy about him. We see a guy tie the national record for sacks in a game at K-State, and a guy who literally almost didn't even play college football. He only had a few offers coming out of high school from Missouri, and he was going to just go to Mizzou and just be a student, not even play sports. And he decides, no, I'm going to go to Manhattan, Kansas, take that Power 5 scholarship, and be a defensive end. Last year didn't see him a whole lot on the field, saw him play in the KU game, but they kind of kept him under wraps. And this year, he's going crazy. When he had those 6 sacks, he broke the single-season record for a K-State player. And we still have quite a few games left, tying the national record. And then the NCAA does what the NCAA loves to do and just crushes 20-year-olds' dreams. They come out and say, well, because 2 of those sacks were forced fumbles, they're not actually going to count as a sack, so we're going to put you at 4 sacks. That's ridiculous. He helped his team out. He forced turnovers and got the ball into his team's hands, but the ball went past the line of scrimmage, so they took 2 sacks away from him. Has the NCAA never heard of a strip sack? He hit the quarterback, ball comes out behind the line of scrimmage, and he sacks the quarterback. K-State gets the ball. He helped out his team. It's ridiculous that they took 2 sacks away from him. The NCAA doesn't want him to succeed. This is what he said afterwards. He said, I didn't really think about it too much, but I was like, dang. Honestly, because it was pretty messed up. But I did not focus too much on that because at the end of the day, we still have more games to come. But that's his quote. But at the end of the day, it's ridiculous. He did his job extremely well, so well that he forced a turnover, and so you punish him. He said, I guess that's the NCAA rules, that you can't do your job better. It's crazy. This is coming from Anudike. I mean, what a ridiculous ruling by the NCAA to take 2 sacks away from a guy. He tied the NCAA record, something that we thought we would never see. He was going crazy. The stadium loved him. Everybody in college football had their eyes on Kansas State, was looking at this 20-year-old to be the face of K-State defense. He's looking like a guy who's going to be ready for Sundays, and then you come in and take away his record that he earned because he did his job too well. It's ridiculous, and the NCAA needs to look at themselves and figure out what they're doing because this one just doesn't add up.